Labor Day, also known as Workers' Day, is a day celebrated on the 1st of May every year. It's a day set aside to celebrate the achievements of workers, while some workers observe their holidays by spending time with their friends and families. Others still had to go to work, especially those in the private sector. Dateline Abuja spoke to some residents on the relevance of the day and how to have a safety and healthy working environment.
May Day, also called Workers' Day or International Workers' Day, is the day that commemorates the struggles and gains made by workers. In Nigeria, May 1st is a special day in our national calendar. The public holiday we observe is to commemorate the contributions and sacrifices of workers to the well-being of our country. Dateline Abuja speaks with workers about Workers' Day.
Workers' Day is a day United Nations and government set aside for workers to rest because they need to rest and motivate them to do more and appreciate them for doing their good job.
Workers' Day is a day the government has set aside to celebrate their workers and give them that leisure time to spend with their family and friends so that they can also feel amongst the people, because we have other celebrations days like the children days and all those things. So I just believe it's a day the government has given we, the workers, to find that leisure time to, just hang around family and friends and just do your things. It's a day to be celebrated, yeah.
Workers are very important not only to the family or community, but to the entire country. Workers emphasize their importance to the economy.
Government cannot do without workers, and the country cannot move forward without workers. So they need to be appreciated and to show them that the country needs them the more.
Without workers, industries will not function, ministries will not function. In fact, without workers, nothing will function because you need people to work under you to make things go well for your organization.
A safe and healthy work environment is a fundamental principle and right at work. And so, workers speak on safety in a work environment.
As all workers, we should always know that safety is first. Even at home with our family, safety is always first. So while working in a establishment or organization, you should always take note that you should work towards having a neat environment, you understand, and you should always have yourself coming to work on time. That's also safety, because if you don't come to work on time, you're not saving the job for people and all. And also, if you're working with equipment, I work with equipment, and I always make sure before you go on jobs, you check those equipment to ensure that they are in good place, because it's work, anything can happen. So, but if there's safety first, all those things that are going to happen that are disasters, you check them and you put them on point. So it's always good as a worker, you should put the first thing in your mind: safety.
The importance of workers cannot be overemphasized as they affect the GDP growth. When workers are able to afford goods and services, there would be reduction in government spending on unemployment benefits and welfare programs, less government borrowing due to increased revenue from income taxes, and many more.
The federal government of Nigeria recognizes the importance of Nigerian workers, and we are committed and have been committed since we came on board to creating the right environment for them to thrive in the past few years. In this respect, we have taken a number of measures, which is not limited to, but include the review and increase of the national minimum wage in year 2019 from 18,000 naira a month to 30,000 naira a month. Not only was this done, there was the institutionalization of an automatic review of the minimum wage every 5 years in the Act, 2019 Act. We have, as a government, also provided better working conditions and environment than we met when we came in. We have also invested in training and retraining, education, and human capacity development for Nigerian workers, especially those in the public sector. We have also encouraged, through NECA, the employers in the private sector to do same. However, we recognize that there is a lot of more work to be done to improve the lives of Nigerian workers. We acknowledge the fact that many Nigerian workers continue to face significant challenges, which includes low take-home pay, lack of job security, unsatisfactory working conditions, to name a few. Comrade, we are committed as a government to addressing these issues, and we have been addressing them and trying to create a more favorable environment for you. The solutions to these challenges, will they be found in one day? The answer is no. You can't find the answers, our solution to these challenges overnight. This is why we have made them top priorities in the agenda of the outgoing administration, and we intend to bequeath them to the incoming administration with a work plan for addressing them, as government is a continuum. To this end, I'm glad to announce to you that the Muhammad Buhari-led administration has launched so many initiatives and programs. I can go on and on, but a few of these programs, especially for the young people, National Enterprise Development Program, the Youth Entrepreneurship Support Program, with accompanying fund, the Nigerian Social Investment Fund and Program, the National Technology Development Program. All these programs were designed to create jobs. Job creation is multi-sectoral and is not confined to only the Ministry of Labor.
Every year at this time, we gather in many parts of the world in celebration of work. Without work, the society as we know it today fails without work. Wealth creation becomes impossible. Our gathering is to honor those who make the world of work possible. Men and women without whom the world of work becomes impossible. It is indeed a day chosen to celebrate the very existence of our societies, for without work, the society ceases to exist. Today is therefore a celebration of the very basis of society and the globe thus. It is a celebration of the pivotal role which workers have played and continue to play to sustain humanity. At this moment, in our inaugural May Day, as President, we bring you warm felicitations from leadership of both Congresses and their various organs, especially the mass of Nigerian workers who toil day and night to create the enormous wealth that has sustained our nation in the midst of the mindless theft, misuse of resources generated by workers, by those occupying the bestriding our various corridors of power. Organized labor in Nigeria welcome you all. Comrades and guests, it is with great pride and honor that we celebrate the great men and women whose efforts have built the great cities of the world. Men and women who have worked day and night to keep our nations going in the face of wanton deprivations. Workers who, against all odds, both human and material, kept our societies supplied and serviced. Indeed, it is a celebration of the resilience and deserving annual tribute to workers who, in the midst of insurgency, kept working. That group who were on salary arrears, running into months, yet they kept the machinery of state operational.
To all workers in the public and private space, please stay safe and healthy out there. And in an event of any emergency within the FCT, please dial the FCT emergency number 112. And that's a wrap on the show today. Many thanks for joining me. Please keep it to me, same time, same station. I'm Momo. Have a lovely day and bye for now.
You are welcome. Abuja.